It's about, I don't know, half 4. Woke up with a like aching knee. I ain't got as much neck pain as I had the last 5 days. It's been quite bad. I cleansed it last night, so it's all right. No, pain went straight away as soon as I cleansed it. Anyway, we're here. We are gonna just make some trees because I haven't really got much to do on this game anymore. I don't really. We done the homes for the homeless over there. We done the healer's house. That was my attempt of a beachside hut. We're not very good at huts. Can't be bothered learning them at the moment. We tried a couple of huts over there. They didn't go very well, so we tried a couple of trees. We made a big tree over there. So we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna knock a tree down and rebuild it and see if we can make a few different trees. I do like trees. It's about the only friends I've had in the world for the last 15 years, 30, no, 10 years. No, not 10 years. How long? 3, 4. It's about getting close to 10 years, I say. They've been my best friends. They don't try and bring you down. They don't try and hurt your feelings. They don't attack you. They don't shout at you. They don't snap at you. We have been mucking about with playing different games all the time, and I've been turning my power off here. You know, my speaker was acting all weird last night. Woke up with a bad knee, so we are looking at. And we had our last bit of sugar last night, so we bought a cake on Friday. We've been in a bit of a bad mood since something happened this week. So we've been eating a bit of sugar, bit self-sabotage, eh? Bit of self-harming. If you're eating crap, you know what I mean? And you know you shouldn't be eating crap, you are self-harming. You are self-sabotaging. Just thought you'd let you know that, people, in case people never think of it that way. So when you know you shouldn't be eating something and you're eating it, it is self-sabotage. It is self-harm in a way. Do you know what I mean? So just be aware of that, you know? Don't let the demons take over. Look after yourself. I didn't control mine for a few years, and they got the better of me. I now remind myself that it's not me, it's my demons. We've got to make sure we've forgotten what the tree looks like now. Shit. We'll have to copy another one. So we're going to do a random tree. Somebody said it on a stream the other day, so see if we can make trees. I like trees. Been drawing trees since I was a kid. I didn't really remember it. I started noticing oh yeah, why did I draw trees when I was young? It's always the same tree. It wasn't exactly an elite tree. So we're just going to check that we are streaming and the mic's on because we have been mucking about with our setup. Um, view your channel. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? The wrong screenshot. Just noticed. Right, the mic seems to be working, so that's on. I'll give myself a thumbs up. One of many, I'm sure. Ah! Right, what else? What am I doing? Got to change the screenshot. We haven't streamed for a few days. We've just been put off the mood of doing things. Every time we get a little bit better, we've been quitting our stuff in the background. And once again, we've had a little problem, interaction again. Um, and obviously it brings you down a bit, especially when you're trying to quit something. And I've been eating some chocolate, so it hasn't been good for my liver. So we're going to try and do some days without chocolate. But I won't hate myself if I have a tiny bite of one. I've got this vegan chocolate. It's not actually bad, actually. I was really surprised when I ate it. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was this nice. I'm not saying all bars are like that, but this one I've got is really nice. We're having a chunk of that, maybe. We'll buy that. I've been eating very healthy for a few days now, like I said. I usually been eating a bit of fruit and I'd have a salad every day or 4 times a week. And I've kind of been going to the takeaway twice in about 3 days. Went there last night for a couple of bits of chicken. So don't just do things in a robotic way, people. If you think you're not looking after yourself, you're not looking after yourself, and you need to start looking after yourself. It's a bit late for me. I'm on a kind of catch up, trying to get myself out of a hole. A hole I didn't really create, but I did help dig it when it was being dug for me. I did keep myself in there and dig it a bit deeper, I think. So watch out for that, people, if you're doing that. So it looks like it goes right up inside. So I got a feeling these brown ones stand out quite a bit though. So we're gonna do. So what we got? 2, and then we got a bit of a tree. 1, 2, 3. We already just went. So kind of square, isn't it? Oh, I see what they do. Okay, we'll try that then. So a square. Sorry, it's not very creative what I'm doing, but I'm not really that creative at the moment. I've got a jigsaw that was supposed to be bloody easy, and it's draining me, man. It's the quality of the details on it are terrible. Gonna do that, and we're gonna go around here, around there, around here, around here, around here, around here. We'll put one in there to make it thick, all right? And then we're gonna do. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna do one there. Yep, it works. Do 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 do. I know, mate. Oh no. No, we've gone too far. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. My eyes are really sore. We're gonna try and cut down our chocolate now. Well, at least we'll have a bit of vegan chocolate. Or just that chocolate bar I got. I've got my webcam off, people. I've had enough of people being weird on my stream. No offense. Don't get many viewers, and I just get somebody sitting there watching me, trying to make me feel uncomfortable. You can now watch my game now, not watch me. A few weirdos now about nowadays, isn't there, peeps? Never mind. You've got to work on yourselves. I did. I'm not saying that was weird, but we can all not be in control of ourselves for a little bit. But if you carry on and you make it a long bit, then you are a bit to blame. Do you know what I mean? All right. I think because this one's like a thicker green, doesn't quite have that. It doesn't have to look like theirs, does it? What could we do to this to make it just look a bit different? Take that. Oh, sugar. Sugar. See that, people? Swear word. My gran taught me that. She didn't teach me it, but I used to hear her say it. She used to say sugar instead of shit. It's quite true because sugar is shit, people. Don't eat it. Most of my problems bodily wise the last 3 years have been due to sugar. Whereas it used to be beer. When was it? I don't know. Over 10 years ago. Well, we quit the beer and the sugar has caused me quite a few problems. So we have got to reduce it. So we'll try again from today. But like I said, I'm not in a great mood at the moment. I've had my vibration lowered. So I don't know. It just kind of looks a bit. I think the 2 layers kind of works, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm trying. No, looks too uniform, don't know. I think this thinner leaf does look a bit better random. This one looks quite thick and it starts looking like blocks, doesn't it? So No, I don't know what I'm doing, peeps. Not bad. Not too bad. Yeah, don't look too bad. So what we done? A little thing around there, a flat piece, and a slightly random piece. It's not bad. Oh, I gotta change the screenshot on my shit. How'd you do it? I forgot. Don't really want to wake up at 5 a.m., but I'm just letting myself sleep. You know, I've been so drained since last Saturday. Just around about full moon time, which was I think it was Sunday or Saturday. I don't know. I was fucking knackered. I was in so much pain on that Saturday night. I was in real pain. Listened to some healing music when I was out. Somebody thought I had like my mate was like, "You got like extra sensory problems or something?" I said, "No." He didn't ask me about the headset, but I thought that's what he assumed because I had my headset on. I was listening to some healing music, and it did actually help me. I felt about 40% less pain. I didn't want to talk to anybody for a while. I was really in like not agony, but it was really like it's. How do you explain it? It's more. Oh shit! It's more depressing because you're sitting there and you're just like aching, like oh bum. What was it? My hip joints, kind of my ass area. My left knee was aching. Both my feet were just in agony, and I had my nice trainers on. And I was sitting down every now and again to make sure I didn't stand on my feet for too long. And I could see no one else was aching because they were all kind of dancing, and I couldn't dance. My ass was hurting. Plus, I wasn't drinking. I'm not as relaxed. Been under long-term stress, so it's a little bit harder to relax for me now. I was never the most relaxed unless I had a couple of beers. Obviously, I don't drink anymore, people. So to face social anxiety. I'm all right with it now. I used to struggle in pubs, like going to the toilet in front of people, like walking past people. I don't really get that anymore. I'm obviously don't want to knock people as I'm walking by them. I don't get quite the stuff that I used to get. I think alcohol lowers your vibration a lot, and that causes you problems which you don't realize. You think you're using it as a tool to help you, but it's actually slowly over time hindering you. Possibly helps you at the beginning, but once you start using it for a few years, your resilience grows and it becomes a problem. Um, oh shit, where's it gone? Where's my leaves gone? Huh? Is that the ones there? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Do 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 do. Mm. So we go 1, 2, oh sugar, 3, 4. Don't eat it. It's not good for you people. Mm. Maybe I'm awake at this time. I don't want to be, people. People knows me. I am actually a competitive FPS player. No one's actually seen me do it on this channel because obviously, yeah, I was playing Apex with lag, so and I was doing more tips in that, so I couldn't really play to how I want to play. I usually play with people my level or higher, and then the competitiveness is there. You know, you're playing with serious people that want to win. Playing Apex for 5 years, people aren't interested in winning; they were just interested in damage. You know what I mean? So people really haven't seen my competitive side. So get micro bits of it now and again when you get frustrated of losing a couple of games. Like the lag was just impossible. So I don't know what I'm doing game wise because I'm not a gamer. I'm not one of these cozy gamers. You know what I mean? It's just not me. Like this game is a bit, you know, it's a bit not me. Let's do that. Let's try that. Oh my gosh, it don't look bad. Take that one away. No, I don't look right now. Kind of too uniform, doesn't it? I think the oak trees look better uniformed anyway. I think it just kind of works. But the odd random bit, you know? If I was just to go, boom. Do you know what I mean? That kind of works. Right, let's try a different one.
Crafting.
I
Use
don't know what
mouse
ones there
cursor
is.
or
Jungle
tab
wood.
button to select element.
I don't know how you upload a picture. Live Minecraft. I'm playing Outbound in a moment. I've had enough. Driving around in circles constantly. Let's ask Thingy. Not that one. We're using that one. Sin. Oh, it is. Why isn't the bloody picture showing up, man? Supposed to be the Minecraft image. Why isn't it showing up on my stream then? Why is it showing the everyone? I don't get this bloody rubbish. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see if that worked. Right, the Minecraft image is there now. Weird. Is that done? music. Give me some decent music. Not interested in that one. Love that one playing in the background. Yeah, can't do. Right, what were we doing? Were we doing a different tree? Maybe we're gonna look at the other trees. Well, these aren't trees, are they? No, that's a tree. Mangrove leaves, cherry leaves, dark acacia leaves, jungle leaves. I accidentally used jungle leaves. Jungle leaves. Let's try that. Looks a bit like the same ones I've already got. Right. So brown mushroom block, cherry log. Let's have a look. Oak log, spruce log, jungle log. Oh, cherry log, muddy hunger log. I don't want jungle log. My eyes are sore. Yeah, I'm overheating. Drink one more coffee and then I'm gonna drink my water. Supposed to wake up in the morning and do my stuff, but I've had a bad week again. Just about starting to feel a bit better again. It's took me, I don't know how long, 5 months to get to this point, and then straight away within 3 weeks, I'm being fucked over again. I'm dickhead in the park. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some DIY in my house to tidy my house up, get close to maybe getting a bed again. Now I'm like, all like, not anxious, but edgy. Like, why does this keep happening every time I'm like getting a bit better, raising my vibration? This there. So we're gonna. This is a jungle log. We're trying to make a palm tree, but I don't know how you do it. So I suppose you would have a bit of a peak, then you would have I don't think this is right, people. My. Hmm. This ain't what I planned on anything. But we'll have to see. What the fuck is that? It's a monster. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I make this go across? Oh, I don't fucking know. Woo, baby! Woo! It's my attempt of a palm tree. It's not working, is it, people? Take that one away. Take that one away. Take that one away. Take that one away. Oh my gosh, people. It's getting a bit closer, but I mean, what you do? How do you, like, do a palm tree? This is why I don't like the graphics on Minecraft, because if you do want to... It's okay if you do something big, I think. You can kind of get away with the squareness. But when you're doing stuff small, you need those kind of... I don't know what you call it, those sharp angles. So... That's not right, is it? Good name? Because I want to put one, like, there, but it won't let me. I have to put it there, then do that. And that means it's just too much. Do you know what I mean? Where's there smaller ones? I haven't got a clue.
Crafting. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
Thorn, a bush. Mm. Right, is it? That's fucking shit. Excuse my language, but it is. It's terrible. That is bad. Kind of works with the drop, but it's just too big. Oh my gosh. Put a light on top of it. Or put a light behind it. Put it in there. Mm. Put it in there. What? Is it just too tall, do you think? I don't know, peeps. Mm. Not interested, baby.
you ever met someone who genuinely enjoys being
False.
decline the in- decline the invitation? So part two, in other words, decline the invitation part two, because I made a part one on this video. I'm gonna put it in the description bar a couple of months ago. And I'm talking about declining the invitation. So I think
Any of the This picture was taken exactly almost 10 years ago. It's everything I owned back for a one-way flight to New Zealand. I sold my car, gave away most all my things, and left America with absolutely no plan. It's a club that's been there for hundreds of years. They feel like part of the neighborhood. At first, the history is absolutely impossible to ignore. Buildings older than my country, streets that have existed for centuries. But some truth to that. People aren't always immediately outgoing in the American sense, but I also found that people here are much more genuine than most people I meet in America. I've also found that the conversation, once it starts, people are incredibly warm. Whether it's on the trail, in a pub, or in a coffee.
Fucking part of England you live in, mate. Fucking, you don't live in my town. I'd like to make a log cabin, but I haven't got the creativity in me at the moment to really like overthink it. It's a bit like doing my jigsaw. My jigsaw's a little bit awkward because the details are a bit crap. I've started to notice. So might take this down because I don't like this near my land here. It's a bit weird. How to explain it? It looks a bit swampy, just weird. Doesn't look normal, does it? What's that? Taking fucking ages, man. Am I gonna make this look? Isn't there a quicker way to delete shit? I mean, come on, look at it, man. Fucking hell. It's ruining my freaking. What do they call it? You. That's the word. Oh, see, I struggle to get all my words out. I'm like stressed for years. Targeted for years. I don't know. There must be a quicker way. Can you delete more space? Oh my gosh, this cannot be normal. Shouldn't take this long. I want to get rid of. Knees hurting. It's fine last night, been fine. Now I've woken up after what, about 5 hours being asleep? Proper like, feels like it's the first time it got injured. It's the most it's hurting since it got injured when I was in holiday camp. Just stood there and it started aching madly. There must be a way. Let's Google it or something, what the word is. We're going to brave it.
Game menu. Use mouse cursor or tab button to options. Use mouse cursor, language, button. Screen element, game menu. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Game menu. Options. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. World options. Difficulty, peaceful. Edit game rules. Edit box. Screen. Selected list row 4 out of 65. Drops. Selected list row 9 out of world options. Edit game rules. Options. World options, button. Video settings. Use mouse cursor or tab button. Screen element 1 out of 2. Selected list row 4 out of 20. Selected list row 8 out of 20. Selected list row 10 out of 20. Selected list row 30. Selected list row 17 out of 20. Options. Video settings, button. Screen element 5 out of 13. Press tab to navigate to the next element. Press enter to act. Video settings. Game menu. Options. Use mouse cursor or tab. Music and sounds, button. Screen element. Video settings. Screen element 1 out of 2. Selected list row 16 out of 20. Options. Music and sound options. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element. Options. Game menu. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
We're off.
Game menu.
Oh my god.
Use mouse cursor or tab. Options. Use mouse cursor or tab. Game menu. Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
You know, it's gonna take ages, man. It's tedious as fuck. Apparently there's a cheat code you can use. I just can't be bothered to set shit up, man. I just bored of it. Bored of trying to fix shit and figure out shit. I just wanted to play my game and get on with it, you know? And then fill my day with other things. I'm just so hindered on playing Apex. It sucked me dry for 6 years. And I just don't have the energy now to play the games, because the games are shit nowadays. Once you get into a game, it's alright. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how you joined, sorry. And it's my little private world. So, but welcome wherever you are. Teach me how to get rid of all this stuff. I gotta get rid of all that. I want to get some water open up here. I don't know how you do it. Too much of this dark green stuff. I want to get it right the way out. Take me ages, man. Early for you, innit? What country are you from then? 6 AM where I am. You ran long, did you? Sometimes you think if you don't let, like, you got a dead channel, let's say, right? So as soon as somebody comes, you gotta let them play. 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 Otherwise, your channel won't grow. Your channel won't grow. I've been sat on here for years. What was it now? It's getting close now to over 2 years. I wouldn't say I do 7 nights a week anymore because obviously when you're dead on the channel, I think it's probably 5 nights a week now, over an average of a year. And nothing's happening, 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 nothing's happening. Don't matter how many hours nights you street, nothing's happening, nothing. It doesn't matter if you use Twitch, doesn't matter if you use YouTube, doesn't matter if you change games, doesn't matter if you don't swear, doesn't matter if you don't talk about narcissists, doesn't matter if you moan about lag anymore, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. So when you get somebody on it, you think you should say yes straight away, like, do you know what I mean? But look, you say no and they leave. So the only way I can get a subscriber or somebody to watch me is they got to be able to play with me, is it? Do you see what I mean? So why waste your time? Anybody out there is a YouTuber, and if you've got a channel that's growing, it makes sense. Just keep letting people come in. But then you're also opening yourself up to, you don't know you're opening yourself up to. There's a lot of weirdos on the internet. I'm not saying that person is. Do you know what I mean? But there is a lot of weirdos. I had a lot of problems across my streams with people that I've been nice to. So, and I'm not willing to just let people in my world here that they've never been on my channel before. This is my world. The outside world I live in is shit. This is my little world. And I asked the question, they didn't answer. Just interested in playing on your stream. One of them. Not interested in being a viewer. You're a streamer and people are supposed to watch you. I don't think I'm a special and you need to watch me, but that's what a streamer is. You watch. You're at work, you're bored, you want to watch somebody playing a game, or you want to chat to somebody, or you're lonely at home. That's what streaming is. Not always to play with them. Do you know what I mean? I did all that. I used to coach and do tips, and first of all, I didn't play with no one because I went with my kids, so I didn't want to play with no one because I felt guilty if I was playing with somebody else's kids. I'm not playing my kids. It's not cool. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't want to do that. Then eventually I started letting them play, and I just played public. I didn't want to play rank with them because I'm a competitive player, and if you're not playing to win, I don't want to play with you. And then I used to spend a lot of time explaining height advantage and all this, and don't push without your teammate, wait, communicate, and they wouldn't want to do it. And I'm sitting there telling them that's what you're supposed to do. Then they weren't doing it. You know, they maybe do the comms, but then they would die too fast in a fight because they wouldn't let us fight together. So you're just wasting your breath. If you're not going to listen to me and you see what my channel is about. My channel was if it was just a gaming channel, it don't matter, does it? You're just playing games. But my games was a tips channel, it was a coaching channel. And if I'm playing with people on my stream and they've been watching my stream for long enough and they're not doing the basics that I'm talking about, and making me look bad as a coach or a tips channel, my channel's not going to grow. Until they look better, until they play better, we don't play better. Together as a unit, we don't win those games that other people can't win, and they see there's something here. Oh, there's something in what he's saying. If the people that you're spending a lot of time on your stream aren't doing what you're saying, do you know what I mean? And it's making you look bad. Eventually, you just gotta just say no. Don't play with them because they are hurting your channel. So many people in the past. So, oh, I want to be pro. Oh, I want to be this. Oh, I want to be that. Oh, no. Well, then watch what I'm doing, right? And if you've got confidence, you could be a pro. Do you know what I mean? If you believe in yourself, because I never used to believe in myself. I knew I was good enough. I just didn't believe in myself. So if you've got confidence, do what I do, right? I'll teach you what to do, all the fundamentals, yeah? And you could be a pro. You could be a pro. I'm not saying you're going to be a pro, but you could be a pro. It's down to you, that bit. The last sort of like 5%, I can teach you the 90%, 95%, let's say. I can teach you the 90% of what you need. The last 5% is your confidence and your ability and a bit of skill. A little bit of magic. That's down to you. But if you're not going to do the 80%, 90% of what I said, we're never going to look good on my stream, and it's going to make my channel look bad. So it took me a while, and I was like, no, I'm not playing with them. No, I'm going to play on my own. I didn't want to play solo, but when people are not doing what you're saying, don't play with them. I just drop. Wasting your time, man. Channel won't grow unless you're winning games. That's the sad thing about gaming. If you're not playing well, they're not interested in playing with you. The majority, they're not interested in doing your coaching or your tips. Can't grow a channel if people aren't doing the stuff you're going on about every day of the week. Just be her creating, not I'm fucking destroying her. I'm only that far. Oh my gosh. 6 o'clock, man. Bloody arms are written on the bloody edge of the table. Like the sharp part of the desk. Moving the keyboard forward a bit. Right, we might go for, I don't know, my contract is unlimited data on my phone. Or we might see if we can pay my phone off and then see how much unlimited data is. Still got 2 years on the bloody contract, sadly. I bought it to do pigeons and stuff like that, but there's an assume on it. But I just getting like people not being very nice to me on my channel all the time, like hidden conversations. You know what I mean? I knew it was dickheads. It was just making me uncomfortable wanting to stream. Remember when I first started playing this, I was constantly just clicking my button. And I didn't realize you could hold it down though. So it helps a bit. Apparently you can delete an area, but I don't know how to do it and I can't bother research it, people. I got a modem over there I can't get working. I spent probably 8 hours on it now. I got something else over there, it's electronic. I've spent about 4 hours on it now, 5 hours on it. It's just doing my head in. There's something else I bought as well. I got some glasses. It wouldn't accept I want to change my email address. Got space now. You know, building like I don't know what. Some land. I can clear that out. There, I can make some land, couldn't I? So my only viewer wants to play. If I say no, they go. So that if you play, you haven't even got a viewer because they're just playing with you. Do you know what I mean? Some are nice and they'll like keep viewing, but you gotta tell them. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Pointless, man. Alright, do me, I'm done. Cleared it out.
Game menu.
Boring.
Title screen.
I'm not a cozy gamer, if that's what it's called. I don't know. I'm a competitive player. Epic Games, not interested. Fortnite's just not for me, baby. Sadly. Doesn't excite me.
Decline the in-
My bum's hurting. Right. It's a lot of people. 6:30. Catch you later. Have fun. Sorry about the moon. Bit tired. Just woke up. My knee was really hurting, and I feel like I'm overheating. So have fun, people. Ciao.